Hello, hello. It is Saturday, and I thought I would vlog today because we're headed into the city. We're going to see a new exhibition at 180 Studios, which I have vlogged before and I have a membership for. So, whenever there's a new exhibition, gotta go check it out because it's already prepaid with the membership. And then, because we'll be in the city for that, I want to check out a few different stores. There's a stationery shop I want to check out that's quite popular, and my friend has gifted me some beautiful items from there. And now I just want to go check out the store for myself. And then I also want to pick up a cap, a very specific hat that I want. I saw it the other week when I was out and about shopping, but I didn't pick it up. And now I've been thinking about it and I want it. So I'm also going to go get that. And yeah, that's the day. Let's go see the day.
G, she is the lead.
Got a shot.
Got a shot.
Before the art, we definitely need to go and get some food though. So we're going to go to the bakery next door. So we just wrapped up at the exhibition. It was beautiful. There was this incredible room where you could sit and listen to albums. Oof, sorry, bus. Where you could sit and listen to some stunning music, and it was just a space dedicated to, I guess, like the collective listening of an album, which is just such a good vibe. We sat there, I think, for like 2 or 3 albums we got through, and we'll probably go back again because it was so peaceful. The rest of the exhibition was also great, but that was definitely the standout room. Now we're gonna go get tea and check out some shops. Made it to the store. Ooh. Alright, we just went up to Idea. We had to get buzzed in to go up there, and you couldn't film when you were in the store. But essentially, oh wow, that's close. But essentially all the hats, the size they come in, were just too big for my head. Like, just did not fit me properly at all, which is a bit sad because I really wanted one of the hats that they had. But alas, I'll have to find another hat. Hiya, it is Sunday, the sun is shining and we're going out to meet my friend for a little walk around Hackney Downs Park. Hello there, I am dropping in to talk about books. I have a lot of physical books at the moment, which is exciting and makes me want to talk about them more because you can physically touch and hold them when you talk about them. You would have seen in my May vlog that I picked up some books when I was in Margate. I was using my Kindle for ages, still love it, but I was having a bit of a reading slump on it. It just felt very monotonous and none of the books felt unique. I've read probably like 100 books in a row on that Kindle, so no shade to digital books, still love them, they still have a time and place, but I think I was very much in need of some physical books, some physical paperbacks to touch and fold and crinkle. So it was fun to pick up a few and it's definitely helped me get back into reading. So as I mentioned in the May vlog, we were in Margate and we were at the bookstore and we picked up Outline and The Idiot. And I started with Outline first and it was so beautiful and such an easy and light read, but also like such rich observations about humans and all of our silly little things we go through. And I liked it so much that I then picked up the next two in the trilogy and they all look so aesthetic all together, so that's really nice for my bookshelf. And then in terms of reading, I finished Transit and I'm now going to take a little bit of a break before I read Kudos, but it's definitely looking forward to reading it eventually. But essentially I just love all the kind of observations that the author makes and I think they're very sweet reads. And then very excitingly, I am headed to Italy very soon in June, and I've picked myself up two books that I've really been looking forward to reading, and I've kind of waited for that opportunity to sit down on the beach and just read them. So yeah, my plan is to just read and swim for a week. So I picked up this chunky bad boy, The Bee Sting. That is a thick book. I actually started this ages ago on my Kindle, so I have like the Kindle version, and I was reading it for what felt like so long, and then I would look at my little Kindle percentage in the corner and it was like, you're 3% of the way through, and I just couldn't understand what was going on, like whether there was something faulty with the book. But then I kind of saw it more in the wild and I saw how thick it was, and so I stopped reading it at 3% on my Kindle because I was like, no, a book that size, I feel like you need to have the physical copy so that you can see your progress and you can feel, I guess, a bit more invested in the book because it's so big. So really excited to read this one. It was shortlisted for the Booker Prize, and I think they always shortlist incredible books in that particular prize. And oh, there's my timer. My muffins are almost ready to come out of the oven. And what was I saying? Booker Prize, good books. This will probably be good too. I've heard amazing things. I've heard it recommended from so many different like sources. So I'm really excited to make my way through this slow burn whilst I'm in Italy. And I'll get to the next book, but I just need to go get my muffins out of the oven. And then the other book I'm really excited to be picking up and reading whilst I'm on holiday is Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors. So she wrote the book Cleopatra and Frankenstein, which I've talked about before on this channel, and many other people have as well. It's a very popular book. I really liked that. I devoured it. It was beautiful, always beautiful covers as well. This one It's just as beautiful as the Cleopatra and Frankenstein cover. But yeah, I'm so excited to read this. It's about, I guess, sisters. I actually picked it up without even knowing what the plot is, just that I knew I wanted to read that author. I kind of love that though, when you know you love a particular author so much, and so you're just kind of like really receptive and open to reading anything they write. They find that only by returning to each other can they navigate their grief, addiction, and heartbreak and learn to fall in love with life again. So I'm sure there'll be beautiful themes of family and friendship and grief and heartbreak, which are all topics I love to read about. So yeah, these are all the books I've read or I'm looking forward to reading, and if you need any book recommendations, those are mine.